kid walks right through it. Huh?
Well, you know. Probably, thinking this through here, you'd probably be pretty good sitting on this side, I think. I don't know. You can put the chair wherever you want. So we sent Stephen to Anago tonight. Kevin was going to be the producer. He'll be here in a minute. I was just here getting this set up for you all.
What's this, Anago? Rapids?
Rapids. Yeah. Kevin's coming up right behind us. So here's your, got both your rosters lineups for you.
This gate's been open
Yep.
during the year?
Yep. Yeah, they chalk a white line here. It's pretty faint right now. He may come and redo it. But yeah, the gate stays open. So, on your toes, man. Yeah.
Be ready.
Be ready. Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
Long time no
Hey,
see.
yeah, it's
Good
been
to see
like,
you
what,
again.
almost a month or two? Or
Probably a couple.
months, yeah.
Probably a
It's
couple.
crazy.
Yeah. Kevin Bargender, Doug Zaleski.
Hi. Hi, nice to meet you.
Otherwise known as the Kramer.
Yeah, the Kramer.
So, all right. Well, everything's set up. I think the only thing I was never any good at was titler.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's not that
I
bad.
couldn't remember really how to figure that, but everything else is pretty much set up there. You're live right now.
All right.
I just hit that since there was some movement. I just went ahead and went live.
Okay. And then you're recording, right?
And then just hit record.
Yep.
A little bit closer to the start of the game.
You have a mouse or not?
No. Well, I shouldn't say no. I don't know. Maybe.
Grab my chair from the car too.
Yeah, well, there's a chair here. I'm leaving.
Oh, you got
but
another
this
chair
one
too?
sits
Okay.
pretty low. I was trying to see. You got longer arms than I do, but if you could move the camera while you're sitting, that'd be ideal.
Yeah.
I just don't know. But maybe your
Yeah,
chair doesn't sit so low.
I have another taller chair, yeah.
Maybe that works better for you.
I just bought one actually for $7.
Oh, nice. From Shopco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 20 originally, so I guess, I don't know. I don't know how much chairs are going for these days.
Okay. Yeah, here's a mouse.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll definitely work.
I need a thing, right?
what?
This. Right? That's probably what this is for.
Probably. Yeah, I can bring my own notes. I usually always remember them. Turn this on. Oh, yep, got it. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, I'll grab my.
You got a better solution on the chair?
How come there's not like a slider? So is this the bottom layer then you have?
Looks like
Okay.
5 layers.
Okay.
Camera's on 4.
I'm used to like more. So there's only one camera? Right?
Yeah, just this one.
Okay. And then we're just doing like commercials between the innings?
Yep, he'll segue you to commercial. You'll tell him when you're out.
Okay.
Just like we did before.
Okay.
That's all normal.
Scoreboard. Oh, you don't have to title it open?
Yeah, it's really the only thing I never learned how to do was titling.
You don't, I don't know, I don't really forget these things.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and you already have the scoreboard already pre-programmed or not?
Probably not.
Okay.
No, not likely. I just snagged this computer out of Brett's office.
Oh.
So, not likely anything's configured. Marshfield and Wausau.
Okay.
Let's
got Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau.
That's pretty close.
Switch out Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, everything else should be.
Did you guys cover the Raptors? Or? Oh, okay.
No, Rapids Legion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're doing every Marshfield and Rapids home and away game listed
Oh,
outside.
I guess it doesn't matter which side you're on.
Well, it does. Marshfield should be on the
Okay.
bottom.
All right.
Bottom, home team's on the bottom.
Get rid of the score. I guess we're not showing that stuff. Secondly, are these supposed to be checked?
No, it's probably checked in in the
yeah,
controller.
because that was what was going on during the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you were going that, okay. I was like 0, 0, 0.
So Jason, when I set up these lineups in here, I always get slowed up here. So I created the game.
Oh, so it's got a lineup change anyway.
Possibly.
Possible?
I got a guy coming if he gets here or not. We'll see.
Okay.
Do I go to score game?
Well, so do you already have their lineups put in? Okay.
I
So,
would.
to go back. Here's what I do. Let me tell you what I do. So from here, I go to Team Manager. Then I create a new team. So here, put Wausau.
So should I leave the message up here on Focus American Legion?
That's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
And then Marshfield is blue, would you say?
Yeah, they're both kind of blue, so maybe make one white and one blue.
Yeah, 'cause it almost like
Yeah, they almost have the same color.
that's kind of
Okay.
So do I go
That's
to
it.
roster then?
Yep.
Put a roster in?
Oh,
Marshfield blue.
Okay, so hit no there. And click that. And then you just go one by one and add the players. Create new player.
Oh, wait, I can't go white. Can't go white, I don't think, because, yeah, the lettering is white.
I don't think so.
That's another color they have.
like a gray kind of, right?
They're both they almost like that. White pants, blue tops. What kind of a
white pants.
situation? Well, I guess Marshall's kind of white and white, but you say white doesn't work, huh?
No, you can't use the white. Unless I would. Unless I like.
Yeah. Just make Wausau red, just to make it different. That's what I do.
There's gray. How's that work?
Sure.
I don't know why.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have any logos.
No.
Alright. And I think in Masonville there is sponsor. That looks good. Stripes look good. I'll save that. And then I can launch it here. And it's already live, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's already live. And then, so one last thing about the camera. So what I've got on this very edge of the screen here
Yep.
is the fence. So that's like your left side of the frame
Okay.
is this fence post. And that should give you umpire, catcher, and then all the way out, pitcher, third base, first base. And then what I would say is I wouldn't even worry about zooming today.
Okay.
Just follow the ball with the camera,
Okay.
unless a run's coming in. And if it is, then
Then
head
go
back
to,
to
yeah,
your
home plate, yeah.
your square one. Yep.
Yep.
I wouldn't worry about zooming anything.
And yeah, so we're already live, so I don't have to do anything. Like just hit record.
Yeah.
And let me just launch the scoreboard real quick.
Yeah.
I think is it already launched or not?
Partially. I don't know if it's hiding somewhere behind a window or something.
Taylor is live. So get the. Oh, where is Taylor? I'm gonna get the. How did I?
I think now it's paused. How do you get that score panel up?
Yeah.
I don't know that either.
I'm just trying to remember that. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, I'm good.
The green check is good,
Yeah,
right?
I know how to do it now. Scoreboard tool and then baseball. Okay, yeah. Any input? That was right. Said that. Fine. Okay, that. Oh, it's still got some rackets. Okay, I'll change that again. Didn't save any of my changes. That's fine. It's got the colors still though. That's good.
And you can, no.
Keep
Still
going.
put in roster.
No, absolutely.
That's a different sport.
That's very clear.
Oh, okay. So you click on the bases too. That's cool.
Yeah, that's how you light up second base, first base, all that kind of stuff. Yep, inning just goes every half on the plus and minus.
And then. Okay. So I think we're live. Oh wait, we gotta launch this. There we go. Now we got it right. We had two. Oh yeah, I got 2 strikes still. I had 0 strikes on there. Oh, okay. I just have to click it again.
Maybe hit send.
Yeah.
Hit send down there.
Yeah.
Did that do it?
Yeah, it's got it now. So I can
Well, it's
see
got
it's
bases
easier.
loaded though.
Oh, oops. Let me clear that. There we go.
Oh, commercial break leaves enough room for two. He's got a couple spots he'll tell you about that he just only needs one because he's got a live read too. So he needs one less commercial done so he can do his live read.
Okay. And that's our camera down here.
Yep.
Delay on that. Okay, awesome. I don't even have to go live because that's already there. Okay, cool. No viewers so far. Well,
yeah,
I mean
that's expected.
I don't even think that number's halfway accurate.
It's not.
Sometimes. Like, I think it's accurate for like the first 5 minutes, and then
Maybe.
it's just like.
I don't think it can talk to YouTube back and forth.
Yeah, all like so. Halfway through the game, be like, yeah, you have 0 watchers. I'm like, yeah, I highly doubt that. Like, unless we're not live, that's the only way. And what's this? But yeah, I had my interview today, and it went pretty good. It wasn't perfect, but it went pretty well.
Who's the guy there? Who did you interview with?
Kind of a Radig or something.
Pakistani guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a man and a woman, and his last name is Radig or Reddig. He's new. He just moved there like 2 months ago.
I don't know.
And then I forgot what her name was, to be honest. But I wouldn't be working with her. She was just like an HR person.
City or something.
Yeah. So they're interviewing 5 other candidates too. They said today. So I actually saw one of the candidates on my way out. So.
Oh, there you go. So hey, good luck, mister.
Yeah.
How's that coming? Still got her going?
So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Last one there?
Okay. Hopefully. Oh, you got your own banner out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Put baseball on the wall. Well, awesome. It's more of a ping pong ball. It didn't have any.
Okay.
Didn't have any threads on it.
Oh, you made your own, or?
Well, Premier did.
Oh, why didn't they put threads on?
I don't know. We'll see.
It
Maybe
stands
we'll
out
add
a little bit
scenes
more,
next
maybe.
year. I don't know.
It stands out. Okay.
Now I go back to
Yeah, that's just the backwards button. Tap say key. Go back. Put their positions in for now. All right, well, go snag your chair.
Yeah.
I want to give that a try.
Okay.
No, let's see. What do Coach has to say here? What did we find out?
Miles is not here, so put Ackerman in his spot. 17.
Miles.
Miles is out of the lineup. And then Ackerman will be playing right field, and Caliphus will be playing center field.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
And Liss is pitching and being batted for.
Yes, he is.
Okay, and then change all those others to not bad. There you go. Okay. That looks good to me.
So now, how do I get out of there? Go team info.
Yeah, we're going to make our way back to the beginning screen. Keep going. Keep going back.
Not the Marshfield Legion.
Nope. Okay, so game manager, yep. Now hit your game.
So, was I just in
Just in team manager, that's all you were doing there. You were just getting a team roster and getting a team built.
So now I want to go here.
Yep.
And
If you want to do a double check, does it show their batting order once you do? No, it just doesn't.
I scored people. I think you score
Yeah,
games.
now it's going to ask you to confirm those rosters or the lineup.
It's gonna be kind of far away.
Yeah, it's a little bit far.
Yeah, it's fine. Just sit during
During the commercials?
between
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
No, probably not.
It would definitely help, I think.
Do
I
something.
You'd
Right?
like that.
Yeah. So, all right. So when he's done with these rosters, he'll have a headset to plug in,
Okay.
just like
Awesome.
that's all same as like nothing's really changed here.
That's all right, yeah.
So usually that works like the video.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? A lot of people are gonna screw around with these cameras. So, but as long as it shows up on there, then we're good to go.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that it doesn't have the
Center,
stitcher.
third, fourth,
And then for post game, he can just use that microphone there. Just
Oh,
just
okay.
run out
Just
of the
have
field with it.
Okay.
Yep.
right.
Cool.
Coach will come over, win or lose.
Oh,
If they
okay.
win, help them pick a player. You've done that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So you want me to go out and grab somebody? Or?
I'll just tell coach,
Tell 'em.
or just help communicate if he needs any help communicating with the coach what the player is, and then put the player in the house, all that kind of
Okay.
stuff. All that's the same.
What happened to Wausau?
Give him one. So hit lineup there. I don't know why he didn't
So-
say from the team manager. Pick picture there.
Do we have like a special ad for when we're doing the interviews or
Quick
no?
lineup.
No. Where did all your players go? Well, more practice. Add them again.
Don't you love technology?
Is it possible that they just kind of go back to the page that has all the teams listed?
Okay. So what do you want to see now?
Well, there's a page here where all these teams that you previously put in, there's a roster page where Marshfield,
Go back. Go back to your team manager section. Team manager.
Yeah, this team.
Yep.
So Wausau is here.
Yeah. There's a roster. They didn't save any of those. I bet I know what happened. I bet I know. Or at least a guess at it. Who's the first guy? We're gonna do it straight.
Sam, Chubrind.
Okay. Number.
3,
And what position?
DH.
Okay. Alright, you're saying that. I'm guessing you probably should have hit save here. Yeah. Well, I don't know that was going to have any impact. Yep, I didn't save. So it doesn't matter. You can just add them right here. It's all the same thing. Once you get them added here, it's the same thing. So,
Yeah, can you put those in while I go get my chair? This chair's too long.
you got your headset in your back there? And your script?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Otherwise, you're going to have to shout really loud.
That's awesome that they opened this up for you and everything.
Oh, yeah. They are very hospitable here.
When did you get the tent and the fancy tent?
We actually had that last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
we could set up our own little booth at the cross country meets or
Yeah, right. Get the kids to get confused.
they'd be like, wait, what? There's a new team.
I gave him this iPad to experiment with for the last month scoring Brewers games.
Oh,
And then I'm like, just do a paper book. No, I can do the iPad. Yeah, well, who's holding the iPad here?
I'm not a huge fan of the iPad. I mean, they're okay. My mom got me one for Christmas, and I don't know. It's almost you can't put it in your pocket.
Right.
But then I don't know. I'd almost rather just have a laptop, to be honest. I wish you would have bought me a new laptop. big enough to be a laptop practically, just without the keyboard. So yeah, it's got to be a phone or a laptop for me. Those tablets.
Remember, I told you can use a paper book if you want to. You don't have to use it.
Works fine.
Okay.
Remember who sent this out?
All right, there we go. That. Lineups. If you do get a sub, you'll have to add the sub and then just type their name in. But obviously, he's only got 3 subs anyway, so I'm guessing he's not going to do a whole lot of switching around.
They only have enough foot, actually. Yep. It's half the battle getting the sound.
Get the sound out of there.
Oh, okay. Should I shut that off?
There.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna drag it over, but
That'll work. Okay. All right.
Okay, so
Well, what else do you need before we go?
after the game, we're talking to the coach.
Talking to coach. Yep. He'll come over here. So, so after the last out of the game, it's last out, Marshfield or whoever wins, whatever to whatever. We'll be back after this. Let Kevin roll a few commercials.
okay.
And then if coach takes a while to get over here, you read through some of the stats, do a recap while you're waiting for coach. He came over pretty quick last time,
Yeah.
though. But, Hey, Mike.
This is a really cheap chair.
But yes, yeah. So coach, that he was instructed before the season on a win to bring a player with him. If he doesn't, while you're interviewing him, after or when you're done interviewing him, tell him to go get a player, and then Kevin can hit another commercial while you're waiting for the kid to walk over here. We've done all that in the past.
Okay.
So use the commercials to take a breath and to get reorganized and whatever you
Alright.
need to do. All right. Any other questions, guys?
What time does the game start? 7?
7. First pitch at 7. Oh yeah. So start the pregame show at around
Oh, I didn't know there was
6.
a pregame show.
A small one. He's got to read and then
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes or
Oh,
so
there's no
before the game
pre-recorded.
starts.
Okay.
nope, just a live read, and you're going to speak
Okay.
poetically about some baseball stuff for a while.
Okay. Awesome.
And then you'll cut to commercial, and then you guys just roll from there. I mean, I try to time it up so we're at commercial during the national anthem. Just kind of a natural break, and it's kind of, to me, boring TV to sit there and stare at these people standing still in the field.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can.
Have they played a conference game yet?
Marshfield did, so they got beat by Plover, who's in first place.
Marshfield played Plover.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where's that?
This is their second conference
You know, it looks like they've rescheduled some games.
I haven't looked.
Well, because I've saved their schedule off their website, and it looks like it's automatically updating my schedule on my phone when they update it. Although what's odd is Diane looked at their website and it wasn't updated on their website, but it's updated on my schedule that I'm linked to their website on. But anyway, so they played Merrill. That game didn't happen.
That game did not
June
happen.
7th.
No.
And
At least I don't think
I
so.
don't
Have
have
they
them
played Plover?
playing another conference game.
Well, then that Merrill game must have happened. They're 0-1 in conference.
Okay, so they must have lost to Merrill then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So just so you know, I'm pretty much tuned out of the summer baseball. I'm not checking stats or
Okay.
updating or anything.
do they have stats
Doing
if
other
they're
stuff.
going to be updating?
He says they're on the website, but if
They
they're
are?
not, ask him.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah.
looked.
Yeah, he says they are.
So I show games tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday night. I don't think their schedule showed that.
Oh, that's what we have. What does it show right now while you're looking at it?
Well, this is what I'm seeing on my schedule off their website, but Diane wasn't seeing the same thing.
So Wausau,
And this-
Clover, Merrill. Yeah, okay.
And this Anigo game was postponed.
That was their other one. Yeah.
But that appears as a makeup on Sunday now here.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know who's monitoring that with you so that cameras are out here and we're doing games.
Steven Okonek does.
Okay, and
He does that.
he's the one doing Wednesday and Thursday with me?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep, you'll be with him the next 2 days.
Okay, so I'll
Yeah,
check
confirm with him
on that.
on what's going on there. It's possible he missed that there was an update. That's possible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Merrill game
Was there a
not
score on their website for the Merrill game earlier?
No, I don't show any score here.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I do too.
Oh.
Well, I don't show a score, but oh yeah, I do. Lost 2-1.
So that's their. I know they have a conference loss. I know that. So a guy by the name of Wayne Sankey over in Stevens Point he's the league commissioner. I'll forward you an email that he sent to me last night. That's kind of got an update on the conference standings.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just tell him to put you on that list.
So I guess I'm assuming the schedule that I'm seeing here is accurate.
I would check with Coach Metz. He's the authority on that.
That Anigo game, which was supposed to be last week but was postponed because they were in the state
Right.
tournament, that is now showing up
On Sunday?
as June 26th, which
Okay.
would be
That's a
Monday.
Wednesday. No,
Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
At here?
At Anigo.
Oh, at Anigo. Okay. Okay. What game got added for Sunday then? That
Anigo.
You think got added?
Anigo here.
Here, okay. That's the makeup game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would just say chat with him before you leave. See if what you're seeing there is correct.
Okay.
If not, he'll correct you. I would think.
Yeah,
He's
because
the-
it's
he's the
weird.
scheduler.
It looked like it was updated on my phone schedule, but it wasn't updated on their website when Diane called it up because we were trying to figure out something. And she said, I don't show that here.
All right, so I'll be back probably right at 10, 15 minutes after the end of the game. Help you pack up down here, okay?
Awesome.
If you're done and I'm not quite here yet, just start putting stuff in cases and boxes.
Okay. Where are the?
They're all over against the fence there.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really just the two things: the camera bag and the computer bags.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it took me about 12 minutes to set up.
Oh, that's not bad. Takes 6 minutes to tear down.
I
that
would
way.
hope so. I would hope so. All right. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Should be interesting. This will be my first game I think I've seen this year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be my second, so.
I got invited to go to the Wisconsin Rafters game on Thursday, but it's just by the time the game would get over and then I would get back to Marshfield, it'd be kind of late, and then I have to go to work at 8. We'll have to be in Rapids at 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh, yeah, that
So,
would be
I'd be getting back
kind of rushed.
probably about 10. I'd almost have to immediately go to bed and hope and like try to sleep immediately.
Yeah.
And then wake up and go right back the next day, and it's just, and it's not free either. I have to pay $18, which isn't that much, but for a team I really have never seen before, and
Yeah.
it's more of a semi-pro. It's kind of funny because later in the year they're giving us a free, like we get to go for free. So
Oh,
for
really?
the company I work for, so it's like
Who you work for?
Renaissance Learning, in Rapids. I really never heard of it before recently, and they're pretty nice to their employees. They're pretty.
Is it school related or?
No, I actually graduated. Or you're talking about the company itself?
Yeah, the company.
Oh, yeah, they sell math and reading programs to
Okay.
K through 12 schools. So
Okay.
it's just online or online programs that kind of get kids more excited about learning. Like you get
Okay.
points if you like get them right and stuff.
Okay.
So it apparently works pretty good. They've been making a ton of money. I've never really heard of it until now, but apparently it's all over the world and all over the United States.
All right.
Yeah, you'd think that the schools would be able to kind of teach without that, but
Yeah.
apparently not anymore.
Yeah. I've got a friend who works for a similar company out of Huntington, Indiana, and she's able to do her part of her job, and I don't know exactly what she does, but from basically anywhere. They moved to Florida a few years ago, and she was able to keep her job and continue working from Florida. So
Awesome.
I don't know exactly what her duties are or how that works, but I know she likes it.
I know some of the employees there too are remotely based too.
Yeah.
They just work from their house, which
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like.
Yeah, that's kind of like her situation.
I like to see people. I like to
Yeah.
get to know people.
I worked in the newspaper business for 30 years, and I went into an office every day. And then the last couple of years, I retired a year ago this month. And
Awesome.
the 2.5 years before that, I hosted a sports talk radio show in Muncie, Indiana, where I live. And I did all my work from home, and then I went into the studio and did a show every day. So I wasn't around people either. And
Oh
I
yeah.
actually kind of liked that. Even though it's kind of a solitude situation, it worked well for me. But I could see some people that might drive them a little goofy, just not to be around people, not to have anybody to say anything to all day long.
Yeah, like I know Howard Stern's talked about it before, like where he said that he had the option of just taking all the equipment home and just doing it from his house, and he's just said like, yeah, he'd rather be out there and like
Yeah.
he has to like come to work and see everybody
Yeah.
and all that. I think I'm kind of the same way too. Not that I love traveling to work necessarily. that I don't like.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else is just kind of like. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a little bit like I don't get in that professional mindset, sort of like. But I know other talk show hosts, they do it like from their house or
Yeah.
from different places around the U.S. Like
Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh does that. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways now. You don't have to necessarily even leave your house to work anymore. It's kind of crazy.
Right.
My aunt does that because I feel like the problem is when I'm home, I want to relax, and
Yeah.
if I'm working at home, I feel like, oh wow, like I don't know.
Yeah, I have a nephew who's a lawyer, and he's been working with this firm in Chicago for a few years, and he would go into the office every day. Well, he's able to do so much remotely now. He's kind of in, I don't know if you'd call it a research type area with this law firm or what, but he can basically work from anywhere off his computer. So he's moving to Milwaukee
Oh wow.
and going to work from home 4 days a week and then take the train to Chicago 1 day a week into the office.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely it's like, yeah, you don't even have to see anybody anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yep.
I mean, there's some things that you still have to see people for, I feel like. Um, but yeah, as technology's kind of evolved, it's just,
Yeah.
things have changed a lot. And, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan of working from home. Um, well, my dad's friend, he does a tax business, and he has an office right attached to his house.
Yeah.
And it's just like, do you want, because people come there, like, drop off their tax and stuff. It's like, I don't know if I'd want all those people coming to my house all the time.
Well, at least it's kind of separate, I guess, from the house, huh?
Well, it's attached to the house, so
Is there a separate entrance?
yes.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like 4 feet away from the house,
Hmm.
so it's not like you can walk from that little office into his house, like it's attached literally to the house. So you could walk. I don't know if he is. Yeah. So I don't know if I'd want that many people just. Cause he gets a lot of different customers and
Yeah.
people dropping off that stuff. I don't know if I'd want him showing up to my house all the time.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't even like it. He's like, yeah, I'd just rather have like. Is this good? Oh, this isn't good enough. God, this chair is small. I suppose I only paid $7. So I'm playing too much. It is a $7 chair.
Yeah.
Threads already coming off and stuff.
Yeah.
I suppose a cheap chair. Better than not. When we went down to Milwaukee for a brewery game, I was like, oh, I gotta grab everything, and I forgot chairs for tailgating. So I had one chair that I forgot I had in the back of the car. God, can't believe I forgot that. It's 7:42. But yeah, I'm like, really? Like, how did I forget the chairs? At least you can use a cooler though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're kind of spending the summer up here then?
Yeah, I'm here until about the 1st of August or so.
Oh wow,
Doing all the Marshfield games.
awesome.
So, just hang out for the summer.
So you're just living at Jason's house then?
Well, I'm at my sister's house. She lives here, and I've got a pinched nerve in my back, and it's been causing me some leg pain, some leg deadness actually. And Jason's got quite a stairway in his house to navigate to a room upstairs, and I didn't feel like I could just go up and down the stairs all summer long, so I decided to stay at her house.
I'm sure if you asked any chiropractor, they'd be like, "Oh, we'd be able to fix that easy."
Yeah, I started some physical therapy on it, and I can't say that there's been much of a difference yet, but I just started it too, so
Yeah, that stuff definitely does take a while.
yeah.
My grandma actually, she fell off the treadmill and wrecked her back pretty bad.
Oh boy.
She's got osteoporosis, so it really doesn't heal.
Yeah.
So she just kind of walks, kind of hunched over, and it's. I was giving her a back massage, and I'm like, holy crap! I got this big bump on her back. Oh god. And it's like, ugh, I can't believe that's gonna be that way forever. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. Well, I've got some tightness in my lower back on the right side, which is where the problem is, and there's the sciatic nerve runs under kind of a triangular bone there, and that bone is pinching on that sciatic nerve. So until my back really kind of loosens up and that bone loosens up back there, it's going to continue to pinch that nerve, which affects all the nerve endings down my thigh. So it looks like it's going to be quite a process to get that loosened up and straightened out to where it's supposed to be.
You can just remove the bone. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That probably would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this one chiropractor on YouTube where he says he can cure basically any disease and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
cracking your back.
Right.
It's like, and then he says that everybody's legs are different lengths. I'm I'm like, what do they got, polio or something, or what? Like, I mean, my grandpa had it. Do you think you can cure that? And he's like, oh yeah, if you just crack here and here, and then see, look, the leg lengths are the same now. And then when they're not, then he's like, well, I don't know what happened. He kind of skirts around it, and he's,
Sure.
well, that's pretty close,
Sure. I'm gonna go grab something to drink before we get going. Do you want something?
No, I got water here,
Okay.
so. Actually, this is a little bit closer. Actually, it's here. So is Jason doing a game tonight too, or?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, he just wants the night off.
Yeah, I think so.
Next he messaged me yesterday. He's like, hey, do anything tomorrow? I was like, oh, well, I mean, I'm working, but after that, not much.
Yeah, I guess they had some kind of a switch up there. Stephen, is it Ocorno or? I don't know.
Ochnick, yeah.
Okay. He was supposed to do this one,
Oh,
and I guess he ended up going to somewhere with Rapids tonight.
oh.
So I don't know what happened there.
I know tomorrow and Thursday I'm actually, when I get done with work, I'm staying in Rapids, and then I'm going to go with one of my coworkers, with Jason, who also works for Jason. We're going to go cover a game in Wausau, I think, on Wednesday, and then Stevens Point on Thursday. Start the recording. But that way I don't forget to record. But yeah, I'm actually just gonna stay at his house the next 2 nights.
Okay.
So it's gonna be kind of interesting. Never stayed overnight in Rapids. So it'd be kind of nice. Like I don't have to get up early because I usually have to get up pretty early to get to Rapids.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'll just wake up and go to work if I want.
Yeah, that'll be handy.
For 2 days at least. For Thursday and Friday. So. stressed out doing this. I'm like, oh my god, this is so tough. Especially now that I don't have to actually do the editing afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have enough time to do it and get sleep at the same time.
Yeah, right.
No way. I'd have to rush through it. It would look like crap. So yeah, it's worth doing well, I think. So they always say anything worth doing is worth doing well.
That's right.
I know Jason sometimes he's like, come on, just put it together. I'm like, make it look good, too. Like, quality's
Yeah.
good. At least I pay attention to quality when I'm watching a video. If it looks kind of, then I'm like, oh well, how professional is this?
Yeah.
But, and I know there definitely is an urgency to get everything up as fast as possible. It's the news, so news gets old fast,
Yeah, right.
especially today. But somehow weekly papers they're still going.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're almost more popular than daily papers around here. You could almost argue that.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't a ton of local news every day
Right.
in Marshfield.
Right.
There can be, but especially in the small towns that are 500 people.
Yeah.
Not a lot. What time did you want to do the pregame?
Let's see. It's 6:52. Probably a few minutes from now.
Okay. And then after you do the pregame, I'll just hop into commercials and play the national anthem, and then
Yeah.
get the game going. I can't believe the Brewers lost to the Padres the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game, but it's just they got blamed too. They didn't even score at all.
Yeah. They didn't do any hitting in that game last night
You know their pitching
at
isn't
all.
good enough to keep up with that.
Yeah.
Though they did only give up 2 runs.
Yeah. I mean, it's really a game they could have won.
Yeah, usually they score. I don't know what their average is per score per game, but last year, I don't know if you were here last year, but
No.
he had the setup way down there.
Oh, I was here for one game last year. Yeah, and I was like right in
Yeah.
front of that grandstand next
Yep.
to the fence.
Yep. Jason definitely likes doing things early.
Yeah.
But at least we're not late.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be early than be rushed. Yeah, so don't miss anything.
How did you know?
Well, let's see what time is it here. It's
6:54.
okay, about another minute or so.
Got a big
Yeah,
crowd.
during my little lead in here, if I hear that they're going to play the anthem, I'll just say, well, we're going to take
Okay.
a break here and we'll be back in a minute, and then
Okay.
you can play commercial during the anthem. So,
Try to make these smaller. That's keep that one live.
let's see, geez, what do they call this park now? This used to be Wreaths Field. but
Jack Hackman Field. Right underneath the numbers. But
yeah,
he actually, I believe, died
he died recently.
last year.
Well, why don't you punch us up live and
We are live.
okay, so my volume's up.
Yep.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's live stream of the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils baseball game against Wausau here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Post 10 from Wausau providing the opposition. Marshfield bouncing back last weekend. The Blue Devils opened the season with 4 straight losses. Came back at Chippewa Falls on Saturday to sweep a doubleheader, 4-3 and 5-3. So they get in the win column for the first 2 times this season, left Chippewa Falls feeling a little bit better about themselves. So this is the Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy provides dairy products for kitchens of all sizes. Grassland also has rewarding and fulfilling careers ready for you today. Internships, externships, and your next career is at grassland.com. Grassland Dairy, family owned right here in central Wisconsin. Beautiful night for baseball here at Jack Hackman Field. The respective managers are at home plate going over the ground rules with the umpires. And we'll be set for baseball here in just a couple of minutes. Again, Marshfield playing Wausau, a Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup. The Blue Devils come in with an 0-1 record, having lost to Merrill 2-1 in their first game of the season. So Marshfield looking to bounce back and get on the plus side of the one-loss ledger in conference play. And the Blue Devils tonight will send pitcher Ben Liss to the mound to try to get that first conference victory. The pregame meeting at home plate has broken up. And I think we'll be settling in here for the national anthem in just a moment. Again, Marshfield looking for its first Wisconsin Valley victory of the season. And we will run down the starting lineup for Marshfield. Leading off for Marshfield, playing center field, it's Eli Drexler. Batting second and doing the catching tonight, Isaiah Byrell. Hitting third and playing at first base, it's Mason Cothran. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Riley Bushak. Hitting fifth and playing right field tonight, Devin Palmer. The second baseman, Matt Handrick, will bat next. Ben Gust doing the designated hitter job tonight. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Preston Wagner. And batting ninth and doing the catching, it's Jacob Earl. We are going to take a break here. We'll be back in a moment.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan.
With summer right around the corner, are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing.
Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Are you looking for a new career? Grassland Dairy is hiring. We have positions for line techs, forklift operators, administrative openings, and more. Grassland Dairy is a great place to work, with great benefits like 100% employer-paid health, dental, and vision for employees and their families, a generous 401k program, and so much more. Grassland Dairy offers it all. If you are interested in working at Grassland Dairy, you can apply online at grasslanddairy.com, or you can email careers@grassland.com, or you can go to indeed.com to check any openings.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're Just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
Leading off and playing center field for the Blue Devils, it's Eli Drexler. Isaiah Byrell playing third and batting second. Mason Coffrin hitting third, playing first base. Riley Bushak, cleanup batter, playing left field. Devin Palmer is in right field, batting fifth. Matt Handrick, the second baseman, batting sixth. Ben Gust, doing the DHing tonight, will bat seventh. Preston Wagner playing shortstop and batting eighth, and Jacob Earl doing the catching and batting ninth. The starting pitcher for the Blue Devils is Will Voss, the right-hander, taking his warm-up throws as we get set to go. The lineup for Wausau: Sam Schubring will get it started. He's the designated hitter. Cole Osnes batting second and playing shortstop. Forrest Kronberger playing first base and batting third. The cleanup hitter is Jake Tomey, playing third base. Number 5 batter, Casey Califas, playing center field. Andrew Heinzen is the 6th hitter, playing second base. Doing the catching, batting 7th, Greg Glavinsky. Cordell Miles bats 8th and plays right field, and Tyler Kowalski in left field hitting 9th. Doing the pitching for Wausau Post 10 is Ben Liss, and we are ready to go with the first pitch of tonight's game from Will Voss. And it's fouled back for strike one by the leadoff batter, Sam Schubring, doing the DHing tonight for Wausau Post 10. Again, Marshfield with a 2-game winning streak, swept a doubleheader Saturday at Chippewa Falls. Schubring pounds it into the dirt, out to shortstop. Preston Wagner with the easy scoop and throw, and there's one down in the top of the first inning. That brings up Cole Osnes, the shortstop. He looks at a ball. Line drive, second pitch out to center field. Hustling over there to pick it up toward the gap is Eli Drexler, and keeps Osnes at first base with a single. That brings up Forrest Kronberger for post 10. Big left-handed hitting first baseman. Voss looking over at Osnes, the runner at first. Delivers a ball just outside, apparently. Nice night for a game. Temperature in the probably the mid 70s. Not much wind. Ball 2. Osnes takes his lead at first. Ball 3, a little bit low. So Voss getting himself in a little bit of trouble here early in the game. The second batter, Cole Osnes, singled to reach base, and now Forrest Kronberger has a 3-0 count on him. And that one is high for ball 4. So 2 on, 1 out for Wausau, as post 10 gets a little threat going here right off the bat. Brings up the cleanup stick, third baseman Jake Thome. Right-handed hitter. Tall kid. And that's low. Voss having a little trouble finding the strike zone right now. Walked Kronberger on 4 pitches. There's a ball hit in the air to left field. Back toward the wall. And the catch is made out there by Riley Bushak. The runners stay put. That ball was given a little bit of a ride by Thome. But it was able to be corralled right in front of the fence out there in left field. So that's 2 down in the inning. Runners on first and second. And that brings Casey Califas, the center fielder, to the plate. 2 down. Voss looking to get out of this inning without any damage run-wise. In his stretch, looks back at second, ready to go. Ball in the dirt. For ball 1. Voss struggling a little bit here. He's thrown 12 pitches so far, 8 of them for balls. There's a soft liner hit toward right. Measured out there by Devin Palmer for the 3rd out. So Voss got himself in a little bit of trouble, but he worked out of it. And no damage. So Wausau post 10 is held scoreless. And we go to the bottom of the first inning with the Blue Devils coming to bat.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day 4th-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Are you looking for a new career? Grassland Dairy is hiring. We have positions for line techs, forklift operators, administrative openings, and more. Grassland Dairy is a great place to work with great benefits like 100% employer-paid health, dental, and vision for employees and their families, a generous 401k program, and so much more. Grassland Dairy offers it all. If you are interested in working at Grassland Dairy, you can apply online at grasslanddairy.com, or you can email careers@grassland.com, or you can go to indeed.com to check any openings.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field, Blue Devils coming up for the first time in the bottom of the first inning. Thank you to our game sponsor, Grassland Dairy. Grassland Dairy provides dairy products for kitchens of all sizes. Grassland also has rewarding and fulfilling careers ready for you today. Internships, externships, and your next career is at grassland.com. Grassland Dairy, family owned, right here in central Wisconsin. Eli Drexler, the Blue Devils center field, will lead it off here in the bottom of the first inning. And he sends the first offering to left center field. Nice running catch out there by the Wausau center fielder, Casey Califas. Drexler jumped on that first pitch and hit it pretty solidly, but Califas was able to catch up with it toward the gap and make that out. So one down. And that brings up Isaiah Byrel, the third baseman for the Blue Devils, and he zips one into right field, just past the diving attempt by the second baseman for Wausau, Andrew Heinzen. So Byrel is aboard with a base hit. Blue Devils come out aggressive today. Each of the first two batters take a whack at the first pitch. Byrel aboard, gets his lead at first. Ben Liss takes a look at him and delivers to the plate to Mason Coffrin, the first baseman for the Blue Devils. Mason picked up the pitching victory Saturday in the first game at Chippewa Falls. And that one's fouled back. Ball and a strike now. One down, Byrel the runner at first. A little bit low. Coffrin looks at it. 2-1 now. He jumps ahead in the count. One down. There goes Byrel. Takes off the pitch. Pitch is hit in the air to right field. Drifting out of play out there. Couldn't tell from our angle if it was fair or not, but it did go quite a bit foul, I believe. That evens the count at 2-2. Byrel was off on that pitch. Let's see if he's running again here on a 2-2 offering. He's not. He stays put. Sharply hit to first, but foul. The first baseman, Forrest Kronberger, grabs that two-hopper just outside the line before it reached the bag at first. So it remains 2-2 to Coffrin. It's a line drive into right field for a base hit. Byrel goes to second, and that's it. The ball was hit directly at the right fielder, so no real chance for Byrel to advance to third. So the Blue Devils now have their own threat in the bottom of the first inning. 2 on with 1 out, and it brings up the cleanup batter, Riley Bushak, playing left field tonight. Coffrin not being held on at first, with Byrel the runner at second in front of him. Ball to Bushak. Another ball high and outside. Bushak gets ahead 2-0. Nice hitters count for the cleanup batter. Outfield plays him pretty much straight away. There's another ball high and outside. 3-0. One more bad one would load him up. And Bushak not swinging, takes one right down the middle for a strike. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Looking for something he can drive here. Takes a cut and fouls it back. Full count now, 3-2. Runners at first and second with one out. Will they be running on the pitch here with one down? We'll see. They're not. And a close pitch, but a little bit outside. And Bushak walks now to load the bases. And that brings up Devin Palmer, the right fielder for the Blue Devils. So bases loaded. One out. And he hits it to straightaway center field. Center fielder catches it, fires it back in, but it's going to be late at home. And the Blue Devils jump ahead. Isaiah Byrel scoring on that sacrifice fly to center field. And the Blue Devils take a 1-0 lead. And that brings up Matt Handrick with runners on first and second. Strike two now to Handrick as he falls behind. That's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, not very far though, but far enough to advance the two runners. Coffrin goes to third and Bushak to second. So the wild pitch moves the runners up a base. Check swing by Handrick, and what are they going to call? They're calling the home plate umpire appeals to the base umpire, and he says that he did not go. So it's 2-2. Runners now at second and third. Coffrin at third. Bushak at second. A couple of big runs out there. Handrick looks high for a ball. And now the count is full, 3-2. Handrick had a nice day Saturday at Chippewa Falls with a few hits. And he looks low for ball four. So the bases are reloaded now for the Blue Devils, and that brings up Ben Gust, the designated hitter. Gust takes a few warm-up cuts. Pitcher Ben Liss operating out of the windup. Starts him out with a ball high. Hits it to left field and deep. The left fielder back. He can't catch up to it. It bounces into the wall. This is going to clear the bases. A double for Ben Gust. And all three runners scored on the play. So the Blue Devils now take a 4-0 lead. Gust hit that on the line. The line drive out there. went over the left fielder's head. Tyler Kowalski out there for Wausau. Got over his head, bounced once into the wall, and all three base runners scored to make it 4-0 Marshfield here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Preston Wagner, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Popped him up, out beyond second base. The second baseman, the shortstop, the center fielder all converge, and the second baseman, Andrew Heinzen, makes the grab out there in short center field. That ends the threat, but the Blue Devils pick up 4 runs here in the bottom of the first inning and lead 4-0 now against Wausau.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field, Marshfield with a 4-0 lead. And in the top of the second, it's Andrew Heinzen leading off for Wausau post 10 against Marshfield pitcher Will Voss. Voss struggled a little bit in that first inning. Gave up a walk or two, threw a few balls, but battled back and kept Wausau off the scoreboard. 1-1 the count. Yeah, Voss actually gave up a single and a walk in that first inning, and he had 3 ball counts on 2 other batters. So he struggled a little bit there, but fought back, which is what you want to see. And he puts a strike in there now to get ahead 1-2. That's low. 2-2 on Andrew Heinzen, the Wausau second baseman. He made a nice catch to end that Blue Devil threat in the first inning, ranging out into short center field. And here he takes a look at a curveball just above the knees for strike 3. So that retires Heinzen. Brings up Greg Glavinsky. 1 down in the Wausau second inning here. Glavinsky batting in the 7 hole. Chops the first pitch towards short. Wagner's got it. Throws over to Coffrin. And Coffrin with a nice dig out in the dirt to retire the batter for the second out. Nice play on both ends, really. Wagner had to range in to pick up that ball and threw it over to first base in the dirt, and Coffrin got his left paw out there and scooped it up for the out. Brings up Cordell Miles, and he takes a ball on the first pitch. Sun shining pretty brightly now. Everybody on the left side of the diamond, the shortstop, third baseman, left fielder, going to have to keep their eyes peeled here as they'll fight the sun on anything hit in the air. A swing and a foul. Now it's 1-2. So Voss getting ahead here. Looking for the third out of the inning. There's 2 down. That's in the dirt. The scoreboard operator out here has no outs on the board, but that is not the case. There are 2 down. The first 2 batters went out. That pitch rides high, way high. Full count now to Cornell Miles, the number 8 batter in the lineup. Voss ready. Fastball a little bit low. And Wausau has a runner. With 2 down, brings up the number 9 batter, Tyler Kowalski, the left fielder. Kowalski couldn't get back on that ball fast enough that Ben Gust hit out there last inning, went over his head, and the double cleared the bases. 3 runs for the Blue Devils. First pitch was a ball. There's a swing and a miss. Throw down. Not in time. Jacob Earl hoping to catch the base runner, Cordell Miles, napping a little bit, but Earl's throw to Coffrin down at first base a little bit late and in the dirt. Coffrin couldn't quite hang on to it. There's a strike. Tried to check his swing. Awkward looking swing, but it was a strike. It's now 1-2. And there's a fastball right down Main Street for a called third strike. So no damage here for the Blue Devils. They get the final out of the inning. And after 1.5, it's Marshfield 4, Wausau nothing.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Don Nikolai Construction has carpenter, metal building erector, and concrete crew positions available now. Make thousands of dollars this summer and thousands more beyond with Nikolai Construction. Nikolai, that's Nikolai, construction.com. An application takes less than a minute, and you're on your way to big money all summer long and beyond. And we are back here in the bottom of the second, and leading off for the Blue Devils is Jacob Earl. He takes first pitch for a ball. Next pitch at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1. Leading off the second, Blue Devils with a 4-0 lead after putting up a 4 spot in the bottom of the first. Earl swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Another pitch in the dirt. It's a ball. And that one's fouled away. So it remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Earl looks at it. It's 3-2 now. Full count for Ben Liss, the Wausau pitcher. And dribbler down the first base line. Easy pickup there for the Wausau first baseman, Forrest Cronenberger, and he just waits for Jacob Earl to run to him and tags him out for the first out of the inning. That brings up the top of the order, and Eli Drexler, the center fielder for Marshfield. Wausau moves its left fielder back a little bit deeper. Drexler hit a ball out there on the first pitch of the first inning, and it was caught, but it was hit pretty hard. And now they move their left fielder back a little bit deeper. 2-0 now. To Eli Drexler, the top of the order for Marshfield, back at it. Outside, ball 3. Drexler looking to reach base here with a 3-0 count. Takes a look at that one, right down the middle for a strike. It's 3-1. Swings and misses at another fastball down the middle. Strike 2. Full count now. And the payoff pitch is a little bit low. And Eli Drexler earns a 1-out walk. Brings up Isaiah Byrell, the third baseman for the Blue Devils. With a 4-0 lead, Marshfield is open to a lot of different strategies here. Possible steal, possible hit and run. And Drexler is off with the pitch and steals the base. So the Blue Devils going to be aggressive here with that 4-0 lead. Stolen base for Drexler. Pitch was a ball on Byrell. And he swings and misses at the next offering, 1-1. So another runner in scoring position for the Blue Devils. In Eli Drexler out at first base. Another strike to Byrell. 1-2 now. Wausau pitcher Ben Liss ahead in the count. Drexler getting his lead at second. Fouled away at the plate. So the count remains 1-2. Close, but a little bit outside. Good eye by Byrell there. 2-2 the count. That one's fouled off. In the dirt. Nice scoop by the catcher to prevent that ball from going to the backstop. 3-2, 1 out. Isaiah Byrell, the runner at second base. I'm sorry, Eli Drexler, the runner at second. Byrell batting. And Byrell reaches on a pitch that looked outside and missed it for strike 3. So that's the second out of the inning now. Drexler still out at second base, now with 2 down. And Mason Coffrin, the first baseman, steps to the plate for the Blue Devils. Looking for a clutch 2-out hit to drive in Drexler. Drexler getting a huge lead out there at second. And Coffrin hits it on the ground to the first baseman. He flips to Ben Liss covering, and Wausau gets out of the inning without any damage. So after 2 full innings now, it's the Blue Devils 4 and Wausau nothing.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties. 1.5 million pounds of milk daily gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Back at Jack Hackman Field for the top of the 3rd inning. Wausau coming to the plate. Marshfield leading 4-0 in this Wisconsin Valley Legion baseball game. And Sam Schubring, the leadoff batter for Wausau, up at the plate, and he swings and fouls the first pitch back. Schubring in the first inning grounded out. Pop up on the left side. Easy play for Marshfield pitcher Will Voss. Makes the easy catch and retires Schubring for the first out. And that brings up Cole Osnes for Wausau. Osnes in the first inning singled. And that pitch misses. And Voss gets the benefit of a low strike call there, 1-1 now. On the batter, Cole Osnes. That's a ball, 2-1. Ground ball, hit up the middle. Preston Wagner flags it down behind second base, but can't come up with it and make a play. Infield hit for Cole Osnes. Wagner ranged over far to his left. Got a glove on the ball behind the bag at second, but wasn't able to come up cleanly with it. And if he had, it would have been a tough throw to square himself to the base and get the runner. So an infield hit for Osnes. Brings up Forrest Cronenberger now, the first baseman. He walked in the first inning. And he looks at a ball. Close, but a ball. 2-0 now on Cronenberger with Cole Osnes, the runner at first for Wausau. One down here in the top of the 3rd. Another ball. It's 3-0. Voss working himself into a little bit of trouble here. To the number 3 batter in the Wausau lineup. In the 3-0 pitch, he gets a low strike call. It's now 3-1. And Cronenberger most likely looking for a fastball here at 3-1. And that's what he gets, and he pops it up. Over toward the Blue Devil dugout. Byrel ranges over there and right next to the fence makes the catch on the pop-up for the out. So nice play by Isaiah Byrel to record that out. And it's the second out of the inning. And the runner, Cole Osnes, stays at first, brings up Jake Tomey now with 2 down. Voss starts him out with a strike at the knees. 2 down, Marshfield leads 4-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Coffrin playing off the bag at first, but sneaking in behind Osnes a little bit. And Voss's pitch is low and in the dirt, and he gets Tomey to chase it out in front of the plate for strike 2. So big pitch there by Voss to get the batter to help him out on that strike. Coffrin now goes in to chat with Voss. I think he's just reminding him that he's not going to hold the runner on here at 0-2. Coffrin playing well behind the runner at first. He's 18 feet behind the runner now, so. And the runner does take off for second. The throw down in time, and a nice play there by the second baseman. Matt Hendrick digs it out on the throw from Jacob Earl, and they cut down Osnes trying to steal, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing doing for Wausau on the top of the 3rd. We go to the bottom, and Marshfield coming to bat with a 4-0 lead.
Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home.
All right, we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Riley Bushak, the Blue Devils left fielder, will lead it off here for Marshfield. Blue Devils ahead 4-0 in this Wisconsin Valley Conference game. Bushak lines one foul just outside the bag at first. Marshfield looking for its first win in Valley play. They lost to Merrill in their season opener, 2-1, so they're trying to even their record in conference play at 1-1. Marshfield is 2-4 overall for the year. Lost its first 4 games, and then came back and won a doubleheader on Saturday at Chippewa Falls. Bushak takes a big rip at a 1-1 pitch and fouls it down. 1-2 now. And he bloops one into right, just inside the line. Second baseman goes out to retrieve the ball, and Bushak is on at first with a single. That brings up Devin Palmer. Palmer playing right field tonight for the Blue Devils. Bushak, the runner, at first. Palmer hit a sac fly in the first inning to get the Blue Devils on the board with a 1-0 lead. Bushak gets his lead at first. Doesn't go. And Ben Liss throws a ball to Devin Palmer. Throw over to first, and Bushak gets back safely. Nice move by the pitcher, Ben Liss, but Bushak on his way back quickly and easily beat the throw. Liss looking at him again. Delivers to the plate. It's a ball outside. 2-0 now to the batter, Devin Palmer. And the Bushak runs on the pitch, and the ball is hit sharply to the second baseman. Bushak stopped about 10 feet before second. I think he was confused as to whether that was a line drive or a one-hopper to the shortstop. It was a one-hopper. They got Bushak at second, and the throw to first was in time to get Palmer for the double play. Ooh, there's a pitch in the dirt that was called a strike on Matt Hendrick, the next batter. Now he's in the hole 0-2, 2 down. That's outside for a ball. 1-2. So that budding Marshfield threat was ended pretty quickly on that double play. And now Hendrick strikes out, so the Blue Devils go quietly here in the third inning. And after 3, it's Marshfield 4 and Wausau 0.
Time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field, and the first batter for Wausau in the top of the 4th inning, Jake Tomei steps in, takes a called strike on the first pitch. Nice double play by Wausau there in the bottom of the 3rd inning to record the first 2 outs. A sharply hit ball at the shortstop. He picked it up on one hop, threw to second to get the first out, and the relay was in time at first to complete the double play. Tomei hits a line drive into left field, so he leads off with a hit here in the top of the 4th inning for Wausau. And that brings up Casey Califas. Nobody out here for the Wausau post 10 team. Runner on first. Ben List starts him out with a fastball at the knees for strike one. Popped up over the Wausau dugout out into the parking lot. And it's 0-2. The sun has just about set out of our view behind the trees to the west. Got some clouds overhead. Tomei gets his short lead at first base. He's not going anywhere. Ball in the dirt. Nice block there by the Marshfield catcher, Jacob Earl. It's now 2-2. Oh, cut the corner, the inside corner with a fastball. Califas doesn't like the call as he walks away from home plate. He looks back at the corner of the plate, and you could tell that he did not appreciate that call, but it is strike three looking, and that's the first out of the inning. Brings up now Andrew Heinzen. And Heinzen beats it into the ground foul halfway down the third base line. Tomei on at first, getting a short lead. Will Voss delivers. Bullet into right field, kind of a sharply hit dribbler. It really wasn't stung, but it was sharply hit, and the ball just eluded the grasp of Matt Hendrick at second base. So it goes into a right field for a hit, and that gives Wausau now two base runners, first and second with one out. Tomei moving to second. Andrew Heinzen on at first with a hit, and now Greg Glovinski comes to the plate for Wausau. Coffrin is up on the grass at first base for the Blue Devils. Rest of the infield playing normal depth. That one's in the dirt. Wausau had a similar threat in the first inning with two runners on, but did not score. There's a strike now to Glovinski, so Will Voss gets ahead 1-2. Fouled away. Nice pitch, a low fastball. Really wasn't a whole lot that Glovinski could do with that pitch. That's in the dirt. Throw down to first. Earl to Coffrin, and they just miss getting Andrew Heinzen falling asleep there a little bit. 2-2 now. Heinzen the runner at first. Tomei at second for Wausau. There's a pitch that's a ball. 3-2 now. Full count with one out. Runners on first and second for Wausau. This now becomes a big batter for Voss. And he eased up on the pitch, missed a little bit high, and that's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded for Wausau. And it brings up number 8 hitter, Cordell Miles, the right fielder. Miles, his first time up, walked. And the Blue Devils will have a meeting at home plate to discuss this situation, or at pitcher's mound. Bases loaded. Manager Josh Betts comes out to talk to his pitcher, Will Voss. No doubt just trying to settle him down, tell him to take a breath or two. Get a 4-run lead, let your defense work for you. So Miles is up. He walked his last time up. Left-handed hitter. And Voss starts him out with a called strike. Swings, pounds it into the ground. Coffrin, who was playing up on the grass, picks it up and throws home for the force out. Nice play by Coffrin. So the Wausau gets the second out of the inning. And the bases remain loaded. And it remains 4-0 Marshfield. And Voss with an 0-2 pitch. The catcher, Jacob Earl, thought it was a strike and rolled the ball back to Voss. And then all of a sudden, the Blue Devils said, hey, wait a minute, he didn't call that a ball. And Voss quickly picks the ball up about 20 feet in front of the plate, and the runners do not advance. There's a little ball hit to Coffrin at first. Voss moves over to cover, and an easy out there against Tyler Kowalski. So the faux pas by Jacob Bell, which could have been costly, turns out to be a benign situation. And the Blue Devils get the final out of the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 4th now. Marshfield 4, Wausau 0.
We have summer right around the corner. Are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Marshfield Country Club has tee times available for you right now. Call Marshfield Country Club at 715-384-4409 to get your group golfing today. Marshfield Country Club also has daily food specials in their brand new restaurant. Also visit Marshfield Country Club at golfmcc.com. Ben Gust leading it off for Marshfield here, and he takes the first 2 pitches for strikes and quickly falls behind 0-2 against Wausau hurler Ben Liss. Close pitch, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Marshfield leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning, trying to pick up their first Wisconsin Valley Conference victory of the year. Gust hits the ball in the air to left field. Left fielder Tyler Kowalski doesn't have to move too much, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Preston Wagner for the Blue Devils. Wagner flied out his first time up. Looking to get something started here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Again, Marshfield with a 4-0 lead. And Wagner takes a strike at the knees. And he hits the ball in the air towards center. Easy fly ball out there, and the center fielder Casey Califas makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Jacob Earl batting for Marshfield. 2 down in the fourth inning. It was a quick inning at the plate for Marshfield in the third inning, and this inning is shaping up to be of similar length. One and one now, the count on Earl. And he hits the ball in the air toward left field. Over, running pretty hard at it, and Tyler Kowalski travels a long way to make that catch in foul ground near the sideline fence. So another quick inning for Marshfield at the plate. And we've got 4 complete here at Jack Hackman Field, and it's Marshfield 4, Wausau 0.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Okay, back here at Jack Hackman Field for the top of the 5th inning. The game is starting to move pretty quickly. 4-0 Marshfield. The Blue Devils scored all of their runs in the first inning. The big blow there was a 3-run double by Ben Gust that put the Blue Devils ahead 4-0, and the score has remained that way since as we move to the 5th. Will Voss still on the mound for Marshfield. He's thrown 65 pitches through the first 4 innings. And Sam Schubering leads off here for Wausau. Close pitch, but called a ball. 2-0 now on Schubering. Ball 3. I think most baseball managers and coaches would tell you the thing that bothers them the most is walking the first batter of an inning. And that only leads to trouble. 3-1 now. And there's ball 4. So the thing you don't want to do is what Will Voss just did. He issued a free pass to Sam Schubering. And that brings up Cole Osnes now, the number 2 batter in the Wausau lineup tonight. So Wausau getting a little bit started here with the top of the order and the walk to Schubering. So we'll see if Voss can settle down now, throw some strikes. There's a ball, hit foul, past third base. That's one thing Ty Pankratz did pretty well in the second game at Chippewa Falls on Saturday. He did a good job early in the game of getting ahead in the count. And now Voss has done that here with Osnes jumping ahead 0-2. Runner on first, nobody out. So nice comeback at this point for Voss after walking the leadoff batter. And there's a strike three call on a pitch that looked a little bit low, but Marshfield will certainly accept all of those strike calls. And now there's one out. Brings up Forrest Kronberger, the big first baseman for Wausau. Kronberger has walked and flied out his first two at bats tonight. And he hits a liner over Preston Wagner's head at shortstop into left field for a single. And now here comes Wausau trying to fight back and get something going. Single puts runners on first and second now with one down, and the cleanup batter Jake Tomey comes to the plate for Wausau. Oh, his knees buckled on that one. A little bit of a curveball there by Voss to jump ahead 0-1. In the dirt. Voss has thrown a lot of pitches in the dirt tonight. He's obviously trying to keep the ball low, and when he has missed low, he's missed in the dirt low. Not the worst thing in the world. There's a pitch that's real high. 2-1 the count to Jake Tomey. 2 on, 1 down for Wausau. Marshfield leads 4-0 here in the fifth. Another pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Earl to keep it from going to the backstop. Now it's 3-1. Voss losing a bit of his command here in the fifth inning. There's a strike at the knees. Full count now, 3-2, 1 out. And we'll see if Wausau starts the runners. I don't feel like they will here in this situation. It's always a possibility, but and they stay put. Ground ball to Byrel, foul at third base. So we'll do it again, 3-2. The runners were not going on the pitch. The problem with that is starting the runners in this situation. Kronenberger is a big fella there at first base, and it would be hard for him to steal second. You would think Marshfield would go for the put out there at second if they did steal. There's a ball hit right up the middle and past Hendrick. And that's going to score the first run of the game for Marshfield. Hendrick looked like he was there. We've got a view from the side here. And I couldn't quite tell if he didn't get to the ball or if he olayed the ball, and it just went past him. They gave him a hit. The official score did give him a hit on that, so Wausau gets on the board. With its first run, Marshfield now leads 4-1. And Casey Califas comes up, takes a ball in the first pitch. Wausau again with runners on first and second. There's a ball low. Osnes scored the run on that hit by Tomey, which went straight up the middle into center field. Here's a fly ball. Right field. Easy play out there for Devin Palmer. He camps under it and makes the catch for the second out. It's a big out to get that second out of the inning. And now Andrew Heinzen, the second baseman, comes up for Wausau. Marshfield leads 4-1 here in the top of the fifth inning. There's two down. Wausau with runners on first and second as Will Voss gets ready to pitch to Andrew Heinzen. And Heinzen slaps it foul down the first base side. Late swing there. Wausau player hustling down to get that ball in foul territory. Ball one. Called strike two on another very low pitch. The batter didn't do himself any favors by kind of bailing out on that ball, but it was called a strike. It's 1-2. And now he lines it into center field, and Eli Drexler is right there to make the catch and record the out, so no further damage. And we go to the bottom of the fifth inning now, and Marshfield leads Wausau 4-1.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
Marshfield coming to bat here in the bottom of the sixth inning, and it's the top of the Blue Devils batting order. Eli Drexler, the center fielder, leading it off. Marshfield's got some activity going in its bullpen right now. Somebody's down there warming up. I can't see a number on who it might be, but Voss is at 87 pitches here through 5 innings, and he might be tiring a little bit, so Marshfield getting somebody loose. And there's a called strike now on Drexler to fall behind 0-2. Ben Liss still on for Wausau. He's thrown 66 pitches thus far. And line drive into right field for Eli Drexler. So the Blue Devils, who gave up their first run in the top half of this inning, get the leadoff batter on and threaten to add another run or two here maybe in the fifth. Isaiah Byrell to the plate now. Byrell singled his first time up today and then went down on strikes his next time. Went down swinging. Throw over to Drexler, and he's back easily. Drexler stole second base in the second inning, so Wausau will no doubt be paying close attention to him here. With a 4-run lead, you might think that at some point here he would try to steal again. Stays put, and the pitch is up a little bit. It's now 1-2 on Byral. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, Marshfield leading 4-1. Another throw over. Drexler back easily. He's getting a good lead. Another throw. Safely back. Wausau is definitely paying attention to him, as they should. There he goes. Pitches a ball. And Drexler steals second base. That's his second steal of the game. And now the Blue Devils have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And there's a walk now to Isaiah Byral, a 4-pitch walk. So the Blue Devils now runners on first and second, nobody out, leading 4-1. And Mason Coffrin, the number 3 batter in the lineup, coming up. Has the potential to be a very good inning for Marshfield with the top of the order in play here, and 2 runners on already, and the meat of the order now coming up. And that pitch is high. Coffrin has singled and ground out. One ball and 1 strike. The lights have come on here at Jack Hackman Field in the last several minutes. Two and 1 now. And the ball's hitting the air to right field. That's going to drop. Second baseman chases it out there, picks it up, gets the ball back into the infield quickly. The ball wasn't hit far enough for Drexler to score, and he has to hold up at third base now, but the Blue Devils, with the bases loaded and nobody out. So a major threat here for Marshfield, and that brings up the cleanup batter, Riley Bushak. He walked his first time up and then singled down the line in right field his next time up. So big opportunity for the Blue Devils here as Bushak takes a ball on the first pitch. And he laces one into the gap in right center. They're going to hold him to a single, but it does deliver 2 runs, and Coffrin scampers to third. So Drexler and Byral both score on the play. Marshfield now with a 6-1 lead. A big hit for Bushak there. So big inning in progress here for the Blue Devils. 2 runs in. Devin Palmer at the plate. 2 runs in, 2 runners on, first and third. And nobody out. There's a pitch up high that the catcher had to get up on his tippy toes to try to haul in. Couldn't quite do it. A wild pitch on the play allows Mason Coffrin to score from third base. So Kaufman comes in on the wild pitch. And it is now 7-1 Blue Devils. Bushak went to second on that wild pitch. And now Palmer hits a fly ball to left field near the line, and the left fielder Tyler Kowalski moves over to make the catch for out number 1. No advancement out there by Bushak. That brings up Matt Handrick now. Handrick with a walk and a strikeout tonight. First pitch is a strike. 7-1 Marshfield, bottom of the 5th. And Handrick with a big rip and misses. It's now 0-2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And now there's 2 down for the Blue Devils. Brings up the designated hitter, Ben Gust. Riley Bushak still out at second base, now with 2 down. Gust had that big 3-run double in the bottom of the first inning that really got Marshfield going tonight. And he hits a pop-up. Short left field. That may drop. It does. The shortstop went out. The left fielder came in, and that ball fell in no man's land out there. And that brings in another run. So now it's 8-1. Perfectly placed pop-up there by Ben Gust. Put it in a spot where none of the fielders could get to it. It fell harmlessly, and it scored the runner Bushak from second easily. So now the Blue Devils with an 8-1 lead, 2 down here. First pitch swinging by Preston Wagner, and hits it to third. The third baseman easily over to first for the out, and that takes care of the Blue Devils. But they score 4 more runs and now take an 8-1 lead going into the 6th inning.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics. Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
All right, back at Jack Hackman Field here for the top of the 6th inning. Wausau coming to bat. The Blue Devils with 4 more runs in the bottom of the 5th and now take an 8-1 lead into the 6th inning. Will Voss is still on as pitcher for Marshfield. And Greg Glavinsky will lead it off for Wausau here in the 6th. He looks at a ball. There's a strike at the knees. 1-1 the count. A little bit high. Voss at 90 pitches right now. He was the starter for Marshfield. Has done a good job. Had a couple of rough spots in a couple of innings, but managed to work his way out of those situations without too much damage, and the only run Wausau has scored in the 5th inning. So He's got outs when he's needed to get outs. There's a swing and a miss, but the ball's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher, and Glavinsky reaches first base on the play. Wild pitch on that third strike is how Glavinsky advances to first. And we've got a pinch hitter for Wausau now, Dylan Ackerman, coming to bat for Cornell Miles. So Ackerman steps in, and count is now 1-1. There's a strike. Actually, that's a strikeout. It was 0-2, and then he struck out looking. So good job there by Voss to get that strikeout, the first out of the inning. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Tyler Kowalski now. And not sure who it is. Cordell Miles. One out for Wausau, runner on first base. Will Voss still on the hill for the Blue Devils. And Miles sends a foul ball outside of first base. Now 0-2. Ball in the dirt, evens the count at 2-2. One down here in the top of the sixth inning. The Blue Devils with an 8-1 lead, looking to close this one out shortly, and looking for that first win of the Wisconsin Valley Conference season. Got 2 more innings left to shut the door on Wausau, this inning in the 7th. And there's another foul ball. Count remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Quick throw down to first. Coffrin has to dive to his right to snag it. Good throw, might have got the runner. Greg Glavinsky picked off there, but he gets back safely. But there are 2 down now on the strikeout, and that brings the top of the order back up for Wausau. Sam Schubering now with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Sharply hit to Byrel at third. He makes the grab, throws on to first for the easy out, and the Blue Devils get out of the inning unscathed and now lead 8-1 going to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties, 1.5 million pounds of milk daily, gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Okay, back here at Jack Hackman Field, the bottom of the 6th inning, and Marshfield leads Wausau 8-1 in this Wisconsin Valley Conference American Legion baseball game. The Blue Devils 0-1 in Valley play, looking for their first win of the season. And there's been a pitching change for Wausau here in the inning. Matt Heinrich is now in to pitch. Relieves Ben Liss. So Liss goes 5 innings. And the count is now 2-2 on Jacob Earl, the leadoff batter for the Blue Devils here in the 6th inning. And Earl swings and misses at strike 3. Back to the top of the order, and Eli Drexler for Marshfield. Eli tonight is Eli tonight is 1 for 3. A couple of stolen bases. First pitch, he lines right back at the pitcher, 1 hop. The pitcher knocks it down. And Drexler is out at first base. For the second out. And that brings Isaiah Byrel to the plate. Got a single, strikeout, and a walk tonight. Hits it in the on the ground to the first baseman. First baseman ranges over, makes the pickup, and throws to the pitcher, Matt Heinrich, covering. And the Blue Devils go 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 6th. So we go to the 7th, the final inning. Marshfield leading 8-1, looking to put the wraps on this one in just a few moments.
Stop Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home.
All right, we go to the top of the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher for Marshfield. Cole Hediger comes on to pitch the 7th inning in relief of Will Voss, as the Blue Devils look to close this one out, pick up their 3rd win of the year against 4 losses, and pick up their first Wisconsin Valley Conference win to even that record at 1-1. So Cole Hediger on in relief now for Marshfield. Again, the Blue Devils lead Wausau 8-1 here in the top of the 7th. And there's a strike at the knees on a 3-0 pitch. So 3-1 now to Cole Osnes, leading off the 7th for Wausau. Strike 2. Hediger fighting back after falling behind 3-0. And the payoff pitch is a little bit outside. So Osnes walks. Brings up the first baseman, Forrest Kronberger. Again, Marshfield leading 8-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Kronberger drives it into the ground. Handrick picks it up, throws to Wagner at second. Wagner on to Coffrin at first for the double play, and nice 4-6-3 double play action there by the Blue Devils. So 2 down. Jake Tomey, the batter, starts out with a strike. Fouls that one back in the hole quickly at 0-2. Pretty sharp effort overall for the Blue Devils tonight. There were a couple of issues earlier in the game, but Marshfield worked its way out of trouble. And there's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Earl throws down to Coffrin to complete the out, and this one is wrapped up. The Blue Devils come away with an 8-1 victory against Wausau, their first Wisconsin Valley Conference win. We'll take a break and come back and give you a wrap-up on the game. Along with
Time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheelers Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Okay, we're back here at Jack Hackman Field, the Marshfield American Legion Blue Devils with an 8-1 victory against Wausau. That evens the Blue Devils Wisconsin Valley Conference record at 1-1 now, and puts their overall record this season at 3-4. So a nice outing tonight for the Blue Devils. We'll run down a couple of stats here quickly. As Coach Metz comes over to talk to us, Ben Gust is going to talk to us. In tonight's game, Mason Coffrin, 2 hits and 3 at-bats. Riley Bushak, 2 hits and 3 at-bats. And the big blow that we talked about during the game was by Ben Gust, who also had 2 hits. He drove in 4 runs tonight, 3 on that bases loaded double in the first inning. They got Marshfield off to a great start. Nice pitching performance tonight from Will Voss. He went the first 6 innings, allowed just 1 run, and he had 7 strikeouts. So good outing by him. He did walk 4. He struggled with his control a little bit at times, but overall a pretty good performance by Will Voss. Cole Hediger came on, pitched the final inning for the Blue Devils, and faced 3 batters with no damage. And the Blue Devils come out with an 8-1 victory against Wausau. And we're going to talk to Coach Scott Metz of the Marshfield team here, if I can get around my table. And we'll also talk to Ben Gust. So we'll be right here with that. Okay, we're here with Josh Metz. I called him Scott, so it's Josh. And Josh, a nice win tonight, 1-1 record now in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. How important was it for your team to get that first conference win?
Yeah, it was a big one. We haven't had much conference action yet, so we've had, Anago went to state, so that one got postponed, and then Point got canceled due to rain. So it's been kind of a while here, but we knew we needed to get this one. We're going to get going real quick here in the conference action. And we knew this was a big one. This is kind of a big week for us here conference-wise. We can, it'll go a long way this week, so definitely a good one to get tonight.
You're coming off 2 wins Saturday at Chippewa Falls, your first wins of the season. You come in here and you strike for 4 runs right away in the first inning. How valuable was that for your team to get off to that kind of a start?
Yeah, I talked on Saturday that, we got the 2 wins, but we weren't able to get that big hit to break open the game. And tonight we did that with Ben, with that bases loaded double he had. That's huge. If we can get those going, we're putting up crooked numbers in the inning. That's going to go a long way, obviously. Yeah, but it goes without saying. But I feel like we've had too many 1-run innings. They're nice, obviously, but anytime you can put up a big inning, especially in the first, that's huge.
Okay, Coach Metz, thanks. We'll let you go. We'll slide Ben Gust in here. Hi, Ben. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
The first inning, obviously, it's a big inning in any ball game. You want to get off to that quick start, and you guys did that with 4 runs. You had the big blow in that inning, a 3-run double. when you come up in that situation, what are you trying to accomplish with that at bat?
I mean, the beginning of the year, it's just been hard to get a couple hits. I mean, I think I've won so far, but it was just seeing the ball tonight. I could tell from the cage before the game, it was going to be a good night. So, you know, you just dial in on the ball, and just you could feel it. So
when you hit that, I wasn't sure it was hit quite as deep as it was, but it one hopped the fence out there and was struck pretty well. Did you know you got it pretty solidly right away?
Yeah, it felt really solid off the bat, so that's always nice. You know, you can look two and score some runs. Teammates are on the bases, so it's always a plus.
And hitting's always kind of contagious. I think you guys had 8 hits tonight as a group. So did it feel like kind of everybody was into it at the plate?
Yeah, just the contributions by the whole team really helps. You know, lifting everybody up, strike out, fly out, whatever it is. But everyone's just going to go up with a clean head and get the base hit when you need it. So it was pretty fun tonight.
I'll let you go, Ben. Thanks. Congratulations. So Marshfield with a big win tonight. We heard from Coach Metz and Ben Gus there. The Blue Devils beat Wausau 8-1. That's their first Wisconsin Valley Conference win of the year. They're 1-1 now in league action. They're 3-4 overall, and starting to feel a little bit better about themselves. Three games in a row here this week. Tomorrow at Plover, and then another game on Thursday. So a lot of activity coming up for the Marshfield Legion team here this week. Just looking at the box score here tonight, as I said earlier, Mason Coffrin with 2 hits, Riley Bushak with 2 hits, Ben Gust with 2 hits. As a team, the Blue Devils get 8. Gust with those big 4 RBIs, that 3-run double in the first. He added another one later. Eli Drexler with a couple of stolen bases tonight. So a lot of things going right for the Marshfield Blue Devils tonight. Again, they come away with the victory, 8-1 over Wausau, now 3-4 overall, and 1-1 in Wisconsin Valley Conference play.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.